Alright, we are out at 2 Northeast Farrell Street Drive in Kansas City. So we ran the camera down the main line. I just marked this spot out in the yard where the camera is currently sitting, or just slightly back from this before it makes its final drop. It was 8 foot 6 inches deep. It's kind of over on the side of the house. So it appears the main line actually runs down the property, there's a manhole out in the street directly in line with this, so it runs between this house and the neighbor's house on its way towards the street, and then cuts through the street, it appears, or maybe turns and goes down the street, but it doesn't go straight out the front of the house. It actually exits the front of the house and turns to the side and goes, I guess it would be turning to the east. So right now we're looking into the manhole. You can see the camera's bobbing, so this appears to drop straight into another old clay tile line. But as we come back here, there's an offset right there at that joint. That joint looks okay. Maybe a little bit of hair roots at the top. Makes a turn here. A little hair roots there. That joint's not terrific. The bottom of the screen also does not equal bottom of the pipe. Technically, that's the bottom of the pipe. It's now on the bottom of the screen because I just flipped the screen. So it's wherever the water is or the light is the brightest is the bottom. There's a pretty good size offset right here. The pipe's almost completely pulled apart. That's right here as it leaves the house. There's some roots coming in at the cast of clay connection as well. And we're coming back inside here through the cast iron. And now coming out, clean out. Which is right here. So, there's only one other drain that I'm seeing anywhere, and that is the kitchen / laundry. It looks like part of it has been replaced with PVC at some point back behind the washing machine. So the kitchen comes down above ground, ties into the laundry standpipe, goes underneath the floor, goes over past a newer PVC floor drain, and then also continues on this PVC into the furnace room, where there's a condensation drain above the floor, and another clean out there. And with looking down that clean out, you can also see this PVC, but then there is a section of, it doesn't look like it's been replaced, between that utility room and the base of this cast iron stack that's in the basement. It's more than likely still old cast iron. It's too small to try to send the camera down. The tenant was saying that it backs up mainly whenever it rains a lot, which really only one of two ways the rain could be getting in the line enough to back it up. That'd be as if you get a massive amount of rainwater underneath the house, groundwater, and it's pressing in through some of the old pieces of pipe that are not 100% sealed anymore, thus filling the line with water to the point that it can't drain out. Or if the drain happens to be clogged at the time this is happening, could also cause it to back up. Or the city main could, in theory, be backing up. This is an older part of town with a bunch of kind of dead-end streets over here. It's pretty hilly, so if a bunch of stormwater is working its way into the old clay tile sanitary sewer, if the rainwater is getting into it and it overwhelms it during heavy rains, it could, in theory, back up into private lines, but you literally have to catch it in the act to verify this during a rainstorm when it's backed up. So, like I said, there are some rough spots in the outside line. It is currently open and draining. We dumped a full load of laundry water down it on a maximum load. Everything flowed out fine. Like I said, you can see the offsets and the roots that are in it, but it is an old clay tile line. That's not totally uncommon. So that is what we've discovered.